Always good to be the anticlimax of the evening. Don't worry, I know I'm the least known, but culturally I'm just here to provide funding for the festival, so let's all... Kia ora, kia ora. Kia ora, talofa lava, bulavanaka, malolele, kia orana, or as our leaders in the Pacific say, hello and bonjour. Annabel, it is Easter. I bring you warm Pacific greetings, or as our people would say, may the blessings of Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson be upon you. I have no idea who you are, but I can tell from your face that you have witnessed horrors. I don't really know who any of these people are. Lizzy, I don't actually have any jokes about Lizzy who. You seem very cool. I know you're a hard-working, talented comedian from our mutual friends, and I think it's very underappreciated how you hide that from the audience. I do have one small complaint, though. Lizzy hosts this very fun-looking, like, dream holiday show called Escape To. And a couple of weeks ago, they did an episode, I don't know if you saw it, called Escape to Perth. Lizzy, I have lived in Perth. You do not escape to it. You escape from it. If you are escaping to Perth, you are fleeing something else. Em, of course, you worked in Perth. We worked there for many years. She said I drank my own piss, and you all went, oh, yep, like it was nothing. That's classic Em, classic Em. And of course, there's John. Look, are we really going to continue with this whole cheap character comedy charade? Like, I'll be honest with you, I enjoy Chris Lilly. Like, I got on board with We Can Be Heroes, and like most Pacific people, I jumped off with Jonah from Tonga. But Chris, this whole new Jewish character thing, mate, it's very offensive, all right? I don't...
James.
This isn't going to get you back... What?
James. He's definitely Jewish. Like,
Yeah, that's
He's
even
real.
I know that.
He's real.
Yeah, he's definitely real.
That's real?
that's not Chris Lilly. That's actually a guy called John Safran.
Yeah.
My apologies, good people of Melbourne. John Safran, they've mentioned you're Jewish and I could do Jewish jokes. Nice try, Australia. I might be Polynesian to you guys here, but we all know in other parts of the world, there's definitely some bros going, yalla. No, I'm not doing Jewish jokes with this face. That's entrapment. Do we get the leaders we deserve? No. Look, Lewis already mentioned King Charles, and let's just give a shout out to KC3, okay? Like, the dude, he got to the top the right way. He just bided his time. He only spoke out about things like the environment. He kept his kids away from Prince Andrew. He never mentioned anything about his mum killing his ex-wife, and now... Too soon? Now he's King Charles. Oh, it feels good to hear it, doesn't it? And of course, cometh the Charles, cometh Camilla. And yes, I meant to say it like that. Enjoy that visual later on this evening. I don't know if you're aware, but for the past decade, Camilla has been an honorary colonel in the Australian military police, which I believe is the harshest punishment that is allowed. What's all the more galling about this all, though, with Charles, is that New Zealand and Australia, we already have someone who could be a king to fight this dinosaur of a man and this dinosaur of an institution. Sam Neill! I mean, what is the point of a king? It's not to make decisions, it's to just meet people and shake hands. Who doesn't want to meet Sam Neill? The only other thing he does is smash a bottle over a ship. The man owns his own winery. We've just lost our unofficial queen, Jacinda Ardern, or Auntie Jacinda, as she's known in the streets, Jesus, as she's commonly styled. Jacinda the Kind, as she is sometimes known, as in during a pandemic, kindly stay the fuck away from our country. Now, you may think we deserved her, but actually, even though New Zealand is the Ted Lasso of countries, I think we deserved better. Because you see, in the middle of the pandemic, we had a referendum to legalize marijuana. Why was that a priority? Because New Zealand, that's why. And it was close, and Jacinda could have turned a tide, but she held off and then came in at the very last moment like a cool replacement teacher and went, oh, actually, I do like a smoke. I paraphrase our Prime Minister. And it's hypocrisy on New Zealanders, because we should have known that she likes a bit of weed, because before she was the PM, she was an MP who was also a DJ. And her fiance is a spear fisherman, which is just a stoner with a gun. And if I told you that I had a couple of mates and one was a DJ and the other one was a spear fisherman, you would know that is where I buy my drugs. Now look, I have to skip over all of your politicians, much like you would like to do as well. And the thing is, you didn't deserve any of them. You didn't deserve Pauline Hanson, but you got her anyway. Some crime was committed in Ipswich for people to have Pauline Hanson show up there. Peter Dutton sort of makes sense because he's from Dixon and he looks like the son of a dick. Barnaby Joyce doesn't count. He's one of us. He's an attack. You shouldn't have bowled that cricket ball underarm in 1981. But I'll finish on this. The greatest point that I can make that we do not get the leaders that we deserve is our team. Because Jordan is clearly the best speaker tonight. Right? Jordan was nominated for the Edinburgh Comedy Award, has done the best show tonight. But Lewis is our fucking leader. The radio guy. The dude who literally, if you would go, what's your leader? I don't know, a white man, you would still visualize. So that's the real reason that we don't get the leaders that we deserve. Because we've got Lewis. And I have complete faith that his closing remarks will only strengthen that argument.